Yeah, I see they're working there now. I mean, not today, but
Ohana Ford, which they have a place up there. How Joy too, Ohana.
yeah.
Motors.
She's already looked.
Yeah,
So many people are into certain stuff. I might buy this place for summer place. I like it.
All right, then I'll be.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
The doors have one.
Well, you buy up this and then you can just keep all your stuff down there.
I just want to let you guys know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. Got it. He's sticking a rock, trust me. You know what, Kenny don't want to rival Malton, hopefully we'll probably go over an hour.
But it's a shame you don't put that on the sale.
Yeah, it would have been nice, I wouldn't have got them here. Well, they also said they were gonna have.
I wish you guys see what too.
Yeah, there's nothing else for them. And this was the
before time. If you have any questions whatsoever, we're here to try and answer questions. There are toy catalogs on the table here by the tent. Where is and somebody else is asking, there is not a buyer's premium on anything. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the parking week, it's been
Vivian.
Outside, 139, 139. Got a free lot of Christmas items there. All right, you want to put those together? I'm here about 10 pies. Get $5 here on 5, 4, 3, 2. Get $2 here on 2, 2, 2, 2. Give it $1. Hold on here and give it $1 bill. Make it 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, and 3. Lot here on 3, 4. Get 4, 4, 4, 3, and 4. Lot here on 3, 4. Sold them $3 left side. $3 on 163. Get $2 the money, $2 the money, $2 the money. Go rebounder. Get $20, 20, 10. Get $10 here, $10 here, 10, 5, here, 1, 5. Get $10 here, $5 here, $5 here, $5 here, 2. Get $2 here, $3, $2, $2 on 168, $2 on 168. We got all the cleaning supplies and the pockets going along. And the Hey, you want to go? $5. Then $5 here to $5 2. Get $2 here to $2. $1. Fire number 107.
Number 6, you got Cal Lipton Jr. games.
Remember that box, guys, on the 2632 consecutive games he played. You like Cal Ripken Jr. That's down there 25. That's why a little here 25. 10 5 is on 5. 10 5 over here to get 5 5 5 over here 5 out here 2 surely. Get 2 over 2 4 6 over 6 over 6 over 7 8 over 10 10 10 over 8 10 10 12 and 12 15 over here 15 12 15 15 over here 12 going to be 15 15 sold and $5 152. $5 152.
Number 7, you got the Hess Peterbilt trucks.
Hey, yes, sir. Over here, over here, 10 high. And $5 here, $5 over here, $5 over here, 2. Get 2 over here, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, over here, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Now we're in the tractors. 142, 142.
Number 8, we got the John Deere R diesel tractor, white front end in the box, 116 scale.
This is an Euro, guys. You bet. Now $50. That's $50 over here, 25. That's 25 over here, 25 to 10. Get 10 over here, 10, 10, 10, make it 10, 10, 15 over here, 10, 15, 20 over here, 20, 25. That's 20 over here, 30 over here, 30, 35. Get 30 over here, get 5 over 30 over here, get 5 up, 30 over here, 35. So $30 on the left. $30 on 161. $30 on 161.
Number 9, we got the Case 800 Casematic tractor with the narrow front end in the back.
It's a big 25, 20, 25, 20 over here, 25, get 30, get 30, get 30, get 30, get 30, get over here to 25 now, $30 here, 30, $25, $25, 114, $25, 114.
Number 10, we got the Minneapolis Moline Cheese 750 tractor.
When I saw the listing online, I saw that there were a lot of figurines, and that was the main reason why I went to this auction. That, and it was close to my house. So when I got to the auction, everything was in the basement of the house, and they had already put up some hard goods out when they first start around the auctioneer's little table thing. So I went inside, and as you saw from the video, all of the figurines. And now looking back at the box lots of figurines, I see that some things were switched because I got some things on some lots that I didn't win. So I think someone went in and was rearranging some of the figurines, and that happens sometimes. You'll see people either hide things or they'll move things over. But so looking back at the footage, the one poodle, that larger spaghetti poodle, I did miss out on, but I thought I missed out on some salt and pepper shakers that were in a lot that I won. So the one lot that had the Indian salt and pepper shaker or Native American salt and pepper shakers, that one they were doing 3 boxes of books, that little lot of figurines, and something else. And all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we're going to auction all 4 of these together. I thought, I don't want all those books. And it went so fast that I lost out on that sale. The people only wanted the books, and immediately 2 ladies went up to them and said, can I have that? So that box went out the way. And I thought I had lost something inside that box, but I didn't. So enough talking about what I did and what did I get. So I ended up with a majority of all the figurines. I have a lot of Homeco Bear figurines, a lot of Cherished Teddy figurines, and Lucy and Me Bear figurines, and another brand that I hadn't heard of, and also some Avon figurines in this first lot that I'm going to show you. These are Global Art, and it's I have a little penguin and a little sheep or lamb, and also panda, little panda couple. So that was in one. This is the first lot I'm going to show you. I have a whole bunch of Homeco figurines here. These are dress up teddies. I only have 3, and there might have been 4 originally, but I have 3. These are Homeco circus themed. There's 4 of those. There are Lucy and Me bears, and I've had the Lucy and Me bear figurines. I had a whole big bag that I got at Goodwill one time, and these I just have a little handful. This one I really like. Fisherman and a scarecrow, and 2 Easter themed ones. bunny rabbit, and she's pulling a bunny. There were also jointed Homco bears, 2 with hats and 2 just with their regular clothes. Cherished teddies. This was an ornament, but the loop has been clipped off. There's a drummer, a girl with making her first communion, a sailor, and this one is called Hans, Friends in Toyland. These 2 little wagon ones, they have a little pull wagon, is a little wooden wagon, a votive tea light. And then moving on to the Avon figurines, we have some more pandas, little sweethearts, roller skating mice, kittens that are sharing cookies and milk, puppy dogs that are playing ball, 2 squirrels. I have sold this one before. It's so sweet. Let me get it how it goes like this. Isn't that sweet? A mother's love. So that is the first lot of figurines, and now we're going to go more into vintage and made in Japan figurines. I forgot to add from that flat, there were these 3 resin Enesco realistic looking bunny rabbits. So now we're going to move on to the vintage figurines. Here is the second lot. These are some little resin teddy bears. I'll take a picture and insert that picture in. Then these are all made in Japan figurines. And then look what I have. These are hobbyist pieces, and these are souvenir pieces. These were in the box lot that I did not win. This was in the box lot with that big poodle and the covered bridge figurine that they sold to somebody else. So I think someone rearranged them, maybe hoping they were going to get this lot. There was one other, well, there were 2 ladies that seemed like they wanted figurines. The one lady left, and then it was just between me and this other lady, and I was throwing some elbows. I was not going to let these figurines go away without me taking them home. So I have sold these before, and they both are marked Japan and both have their corks or plugs, and they are in very, very good condition. Saw this online, and I really wanted to get this figurine, and she is Japan, talking on her telephone. So I was very excited to get this lot with her. This was a little, looks like a little bulldog or maybe a Saint Bernard. And this is marked made in Germany. He's adorable. Here are the 2 hobbyist pieces. This one's holding its nose. They're actually salt and pepper shakers. But the painting makes me think that they're hobbyist pieces. So they are salt and pepper shakers without their plugs. These are 2 plastic made in Hong Kong souvenirs from the Philadelphia Zoo. I did get a poodle. I got this little spaghetti poodle and this just poodle figurine. This one feels like it is cast iron, and it is just a little black puppy dog. It does not have any markings on it. If it's a Hubley figurine, I don't know. I keep looking down at what else I want to show you in here. I might just do a close-up photo of everything else that's in this lot. And here is another flat of what I won. You saw in the video some ladybugs, so they did a little ladybug lot, and I decided to bid on that. And in that lot was this votive plastic ladybug, these 2 ladybug figurines, and they have a cute little face to them, even though it's all black. I think they are super cute. Lucy and Me ladybug bear. And then there was this. I put this on Instagram. You might have seen this on Instagram if you follow me there. And I knew it was a Jim Short because it has a JS on the back there. So that was a nice little lot. So there was this, and this was part of another lot. It came with a springtime fragrance warmer, 4 Easter themed little tidbit dishes, and a votive, candle holder decorative spring thing. But I wanted this, And nobody else wanted this. I love these things. And this one comes with lights, so it can light up. Okay, and then also within this lot, we have some deers. We have this Made in Japan deer figurine. Made in Japan salt and pepper shakers deer. They're so cute, you could just have them as figurines. And then there was this little deer, and it's porcelain. It doesn't have any markings on it. It does say $8.50 on it, so I don't know if it's, or $8.50. It's $85 now. This vintage Japan boxer who has been in a big fight, poor little thing. To me, looks like a hobbyist piece. Very nicely done little puppy dog. And I think this is a hobbyist piece, this teddy bear. This I recognize as Beaumont Brothers pottery. It has the BBP on the bottom of it. Little Homeco bear. This says Anne on the bottom. These would have had 3. I've sold 2 of them before, but I believe, if I'm correct, that these come in sets of 3. This teddy bear, and then it is marked Nuremberg on the bottom, so I wonder if this was a souvenir that she got. This little bunny rabbit reminds me of Snow Babies with the little flocking that it has on it. It doesn't have any marks, but it certainly looks like a Snow Baby bunny. For 3 koala figurines, these 2 are the same. You can't see. These 2 are the same. They're going in the same direction. And then there's this one with the baby on the back. And they are marked Made in Taiwan. And a really cool thing were these little groundhog figurines. And this one is a fisherman, a clown, and this one's a golfer. And then luckily inside was still the paperwork. And what these were, they were, I think, used to raise money. Because it says all profits from Orphe to the park do go for upkeep, equipment, and lawn to mow. So I have Orphe the golfer. I have like the information for each one. Orphe the clown, and it has like a little saying that comes with it. And then this one is Orphe 89, and it's a fishing one. And I think that's what it was. I think these were raised, you bought these and it raised money for the park in a certain township. And they have little strings on them, so you could set them or you could hang them from a Christmas tree. And they're all hand done. They are really neat, very unusual, but not too unusual. Being in Pennsylvania, we're used to hearing about Orphe the groundhog. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting to get those because I hadn't seen them. And then there were some other things that were on the lot. Little Holland Made in Japan clogs and some other things. Next, I'll show you the box that I found on that table that had some cats on top of it. And I wasn't able to look through the box because it was kind of small, and I kind of was hoping I would win that box and then find out all the treasures that was inside. So let me get those figurines and show you what was inside that box. There were a lot of cats in this box. This one is marked Made in Taiwan. It's a pretty gray cat. This one doesn't have a marking. They both have that feel of not glossy, and this makes me, when I touch figurines that feel like this, I feel that they're made in Taiwan, and 9 times out of 10, they are marked not made in Taiwan. Opposed to a Made in Japan figurine like this one is marked Norcrest, Japan. It has more of a glossy, smoother feel to it. These that are made in Taiwan have more of a bisque feel to them. Here, this one is not marked, but it probably had a sticker. This looks like a left-in figurine to me, and it also has that shiny glaze to it. There were 2 of these bone china. They are marked fine bone china made in Philippines, and I did look these up, and other people have these listed as ring holders, but when you put the ring on, it kind of goes down to the bottom. So I guess technically you could put rings on them, but I would be afraid that tail would break off after a while. So there's those 2 were in the box. There was this little resin Scotty dog or terrier figurine. It does have a marking on the bottom, but I haven't been able to figure out who makes this. Here is a little Homeco dog. These usually came in sets of 3. It's not marked, but this reminds me of a made in Japan dog. Super excited when I pulled this out. I believe this is a Rio Hondo dog. And then there was this little dog. He is not marked, but he has the feel of a made in Japan figurine. And then look at this. I've never seen, oh wait, did I get this one? Yes, making sure. Okay, there was a hobbyist piece. You saw this one. This was the one I kind of opened it up a little bit and saw his head. This was a painted hobbyist piece. And then I've never seen this before. It was a baby lion. It looks like a baby lion. Usually you don't see lions. You usually just see cats and dogs. So I was super excited to find a little lion inside this box. It is marked with somebody's initials here, and it does have a stamp here. So I'm going to look that up because sometimes you can figure out what they are. But this might be a Lefton or one of those made in Japan figurines. I was super excited to win this. There's Barney, he's walking by. All the dogs are walking by. I saw this online, and this is an Andrea by Sadiq. It lights up, this little teddy bear lights up, so I was very excited to get this. And the very last thing, right when I was about to leave, they brought out some dishware, and I noticed that there was this in the stack of dishware, so I was very excited to get this. The lady did use it a lot because there is staining from previous use, but it is the casserole dish. It has not been killed in the dishwasher, but it has been used. So it does have use on it, marks on it, no chips or cracks. And then the very, very last thing I'd like to show you, if any of you know who the maker of this is, I would appreciate it greatly. Let me go get it. This was grouped in with that Pyrex casserole dish. It's a really, really pretty in-print design. I have Google Lensed this, but no one has this specific maker on it. It's very heavy, but very, very pretty. So if you have one, or you know what the pattern is, or someone had it in your family and you were like, that's this. It has these daisies on it. These kind of look like pretzels to me, but I don't really think that they are pretzels. So if you know what this is, I would appreciate it. And that is pretty much everything that I got at that auction. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see ya.